floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Well, we got some action for you here. If the game shows up, is it there? There we go. Okay, I've got my game. Just double checking my stream as I get ready to come out. For Bordeaux, at fullback, it's Louis Biare, Damien Pinot, both French nationals. Damien Pinot on the right wing, Nicolas Deportera, and Yoram Mofafana in the center. Arthur Retire on the left wing. Mathieu Jalabert, the French national, and Maxime Luca make up the pair of its fly half and scrum half. Tavita Tatufu, Timo Matteo, Marco Graziati, Alexandre Ricard, Guido Petty, Argentine national, Carlos Sadi, the South African, Connor Sa, and Jefferson Poirot. Maxime Lamoth, Hugo Boniface, Ben Tamatafuna, Jacques Ngumabus, Lucky Swinton, Bastien Vergnes Tafetier, Johan Johansa von Rensburg, and Joey Carberry, Irish national there. For the Sharks, the starters for the Sharks as they come out onto the pitch are Yao Penke at fullback, Edwin Cater on the right wing, Lorenzo Julius, Francois Fenton, Ethan Hooker on the left wing, Sia Masuka is the fly half, Grant Williams, the scrum half, Sia Khaleesi, the captain, wearing the number 8 jersey, Emmanuel Chichuka, Pepsi Buthelezi, Jason Jenkins, Cornerell, Trevor Kanye, Bongi and Banambi, and Tukum Kunu, Ethan Bester, Oxenche, Hanra Jacobs, Jean-Andre Labaskakna, Dylan Richardson, Bradley Davids, Jaden Harrison, and Hakeem Kunene are your bench. There's the bench right there. Christopher Ridley is the official. The assistants are Joe James, Jamie Leahy, and Dean Richards. And we're ready to get started here, folks. And we're underway. Sharks wearing white jerseys. They kicked off to looks like a full house in Bordeaux. Ball's kicked immediately into touch. Yes, I know I'm not on the screen. Game literally started as I was trying to get to the screen and put the scoreboard on. There's the scoreboard. All right, welcome, everybody. Ulrich Fenter, how's it going? All right, so the Sharks are the first line out of the game just outside. Well, it is a full house, folks. I mean, it is packed in Bordeaux. Wow. Bongi Mbanabi with the first line out for the Sharks, and that one gets tipped to Bordeaux. So, bad line out. It's not a good way to start for the Sharks. Bordeaux coming in near side. It's knocked on. Oh, that's not a good start for the Bordeaux side. So the Sharks will get a scrum just 44 seconds in. Who we got in the chat? Hendo is here. Neville Purdon. Big G in from Vietnam. Ulrich Fenter. Brady Duplessis. Andres Rousseau. And Brandon Steenkamp. Rebuilding your Linux. My goodness, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have Red Hat Linux? What do you have? I've gotten so far away from the Linux. By the way, I have to wear these headphones today because I am missing a grommet off of my earpiece, so I can't hear anything going around me, so it's a little distracting. But we'll give it a shot and see how it goes. All right, here's the scrum. Good microphone coverage down the pitch. I can hear the players talking to each other. Like, the mic is so loud. Here, let you guys listen in. Oh, the lineouts cost the Stormers the game. No doubt about it. We need a hooker. Dweba was bad, and Hugo Fento wasn't much better. Sharks with the ball inside the 22. Nice drive right there. Down to about 8 meters away. They go wide. Sharks going through phases. Hands in the ruck. Yeah, okay. Grant Williams calls for it. Oh, ball's knocked into touch. We had an advantage, so the Sharks are going to come back. They collapsed it. I couldn't find my... It's been a tough morning. I couldn't find my my Challenge Cup jersey for the Sharks, so I got my URC jersey on. Anyway, He's just busy running around this morning. Only one game today, so this should be easy to focus on this one. I'd love to see the Sharks pull an upset, but Bordeaux is tough. And at home, in front of a full house. Going to be a very big task for the Sharks here. Kick to the corner. It looks like it'll be about a 5-meter line out. And that's 7. Carlusati got the foul against the Bordeaux side. Okay, last line out was crap. Let's see how the Sharks can do on this one here. Bongiam Benambi from about 8 meters away. This one's successful. Goes to Chichuka up in the air. They're into a maul. Ball has not gotten to the back yet. Yes, it has. Well, the crowd is cheering loudly. Here come more Sharks in. It's going nowhere. Sharks are coming. Now they start moving forward. Slightly forward. But there are Bordeaux players at the back of the mall. Why are they at the back of the mall? Call to use it once. Grant Williams pulls it out. Sends it over to the middle. Oh, there's some space. Can he get free? Yeah, nice handoff. Julius Lorenzo. Oh, Masuku. It's a try. And the Sharks are in. Sam Masuku with the try. And the stadium goes silent. Wow. The Sharks have scored first. Masuku with the try. Brilliant work there. Lorenzo Julius being tackled made that pass. It was absolutely brilliant stuff. Julius being tackled there, and he offloaded that ball. It's gorgeous. Oh, man. Brilliant stuff. And it was actually going to, who was it going to? I can't see who it was. Look, it was going to go to Yalpenke, and he pulled back his hands and didn't catch it, which was brilliant. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen Masuka get the try. So the Sharks draw first blood. That is absolutely brilliant. He'll try to convert his own try. Man, oh, man. That's a good start here for the Sharks. Let's keep it up, folks. After yesterday's last 2 games, I need something better. Kick is good. Flags go up. 7-0 Sharks. Wow. Good stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, but don't get excited. The South African side started well yesterday. 2 games they lost. Excuse me. All right, restart inside of 22. Sharks have it. Grant Williams there at the ruck. Cornet Raw comes over to help out, and he kicks it high into there. It doesn't go very far. Oh, it's caught by the Sharks, but they're near the touchline. Well done. It's Ethan Hooker who caught that, it looks like. So somehow the Sharks got that back. Here comes, Mukunu's driving. Big carry from the front rower there. Well done. Now they're going to go wide with the ball. Masuku kicked through the gap, and the chase is on. Who's going to get there? Bordeaux gets to it. Oh, missed tackle there. Ran right by the player. The Sharks, that was, oof, my goodness. Francois Fenter ran right by him. But Bordeaux out on the outside now, coming up towards midfield, but they're met there by the Sharks, who drive backwards. Bodies everywhere, but the ruck stabilizes. Bordeaux comes away. Maxime Luca gets it over. Pass continues. Still not back to midfield for Bordeaux. Bordeaux, here we come. Kick over to the wing. Jalibert, perfect kick on the wing. And a missed tackle by the Sharks, and we're in trouble. And they throw it away. Oh, Bordeaux threw it away. Oh, my goodness. Sharks were in trouble. They had a clear path. And then we got a penalty on top of it. Insult to injury. Bordeaux, not a good start here. It's a high tackle. So they took down Pepsi Buthelezi. Wow, that was a brilliant kick. And they just squandered it. Well, let's hope that Bordeaux keeps playing so poorly. It was a bad mistake. So here's a kick for distance from Masuku. And that'll bring the Sharks a bit closer back down here. Bordeaux, what a beautiful place, folks, if you've never been there. Absolute treasure. Really enjoyed my experience there in the Rugby World Cup. The only problem I had is it was 1,000 degrees. It was so freaking hot and humid. It was so hot because it was summertime, essentially still. But what a great, I had 2 games there. I had Chile played a game, and I had a game South Africa, Romania. It's fantastic. All right, here we go. 6:44 in the contest. It's 7-0 Sharks. They have a ball inside Bordeaux territory, just inside the 10-meter line. It wasn't a particularly good kick. And this one is successful. Knocked back by the Sharks. Grant Williams sends it over to the middle to Fenta. Fenta gets to Khaleesi. Khaleesi offloads. Here comes Mkudu. Oh, Lorenzo Julius. Here we're down inside the 10. 5. Still going. Tackled at the 5-meter line. And the Sharks pick it up and go. Grant Williams goes wide. Come on, Sharks. Let's go. Over the wing. They had to wait for it. Can he get in? In the corner. And that's not Yalpenke. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's Kunene. Excuse me, Kunene. It's Hakeem Kunene. It's not Yao Penke. Wow. Hakeem Kunene in the corner for the Sharks, and they're off to a 2-try lead just like that. Wow, Hakeem Kunene gets a try in the corner, and the Sharks, what a start. What a start here, folks. The Sharks came to play. Now, they got to keep it up for 80 minutes. That's the thing. Unlike the Stormers, who didn't come to play yesterday, came to embarrass us. Very disappointing loss yesterday. It's a tough kick from the corner here. 8 minutes in now. 12-0 Sharks. That's not going to make it. That's going wide right. So 12-0. Tough angle there. All right. Crowd not happy about this, being down 2 tries so early. Less than 10 minutes, 8.5 minutes in. Sharks get the restart. Use it as the call from Christopher Ridley. Grant Williams digs it out. Better get rid of it soon. There it goes. Box kick high into the air. That'll come out around the 10-meter line. Knocked on by Ethan Hooker. He completed with Joey Carberry. Got the ball, but he dropped it. So it'll be a scrum to, well, Joey Carberry knocked it out of his arms. That's why. Scrum to Bordeaux. It is so awesome to see a stadium where every seat is full. Every single seat is full. The French side may be full of foreign nationals, but they love their team. Here, the supporters were so embarrassed at the Sharks a while ago that even lifesavers were first looked around to see if there's... How will Munster have... Well, we don't know anything yet, Connor, till everybody's sorted, till today is over. Then we'll know who plays who and when in the round of 16. There's still things to be decided. Crouch. Bind. Set. All these Springboks missing, and the Sharks are still getting it done. Bordeaux now, Maxime Luca to dig it out, the scrum half. He sends it over into the middle. Sharks looking pretty good so far. They got to keep it up. Let's get one more. Let's get Bordeaux nervous. 2 tries isn't enough to make him nervous. See a Khaleesi on the tackle. Luca comes back this way. Oh, missed tackle there. Another missed tackle. They get it to the wing. Kicked over the top. Who's going to get there? And good job there by, who was that? Kunene? Is he okay? Hakeem Kunene went sliding into the boards on the side. And Bordeaux just runs with the ball already while the Sharks are sitting around. Same thing happened to the Stormers yesterday. Oh, they're going to get a try out of this. Unless something... Oh, that's a forward pass. Yep. And the crowd doesn't like it. It's clearly a forward pass. Clearly a forward pass. Yeah, let's see this again. Wow, the Sharks in trouble just lollygagging while the ball's dead. Kanane hits the board, and then everybody takes their time. Only Grant Williams was awake, and he was obstructed by a Bordeaux player from getting to the ball. But he wouldn't have got there anyways, across the field. Now they're seeing the replay, and they're booing even more. Ridley was right there on the scene. He called it. Time's off at 10 minutes and 56. The crowd is jeering. They didn't like that call. I like it. I'll take it. How are we doing here? 87 people currently here, folks. Be sure to hit that like button, right? When is the Stormers playing their Champions Cup quarterfinal? Haha, Matthew Dixon, funny guy. He got a shark down. It looks like it's is it Mkunu? Mkunu's down. Getting a little treatment there. Sharks came out of the gates like gangbusters here. They cannot afford to let up. Nearly let one in there by falling asleep. Guys, got to pay attention, guys. Cannot be so lazy. Cannot be so lazy. Well, I'm just looking at all the mail I've received in my mailbox today. Quite a bit. All right, yesterday was pretty ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty ugly. Had 2 great victories early on, but then the Cheetahs were just embarrassing. And the Stormers just choked away another victory. That's 2 of the 4 games they should have won. They should have been 3-1 at the end of this competition. Instead, they're 1-3. Marco Mazzotti of the Sharks wants preseason matches in USA against Toulouse. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. 2031 is a long way off, though. All 'em. 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 ' What they have to do, though, is they're going to have these USA games. They got to bring them to the East Coast, and they got to advertise them heavily. It's terrible advertising for the last couple games. I went to a Saracens and Newcastle game in Philadelphia, and only 9,000 people showed up. It's terrible. All right, now we're ready. 10:56, the clock is still stopped. Should be time on. He hasn't started yet. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe, but Bordeaux's got a big push. The Sharks scrum gets blown up. Oh, what a disaster. What an absolute disaster. And Bordeaux's looking to go fast. The Sharks are standing around. No, they decided not to. Wow, that was not even close. What a total collapse, like a cheap suit. And the crowd cheering now. They should, because the Sharks just collapsed there. It was terrible. Well, there's a serious problem in that scrum for the Sharks. You're not going to win this game if that's how they're going to scrummage. All right, it's a 5-meter line out for Bordeaux. They go short, and it's collapsed. No penalty. They collapsed it on their own. The tackle was good. Call to use it already. Here it comes. They drive forward. Oh, nice carry. Good leg drive, but stopped there by Cornet Raw. Maxime Luku feeds it to the number 8. Oh, he drives down to the try line. All he had to do was reach across. He would have had it, but he's short. Boy, Bordeaux is knocking at the door very loudly. There it is. Is he held up? Nope, he's short. They come back. They're going to go wide now. Oh, and there's no defenders. Oh, and in the corner, they managed to get it into the hands of Damien Penaud, who gets the try, the French national. Wow. Almost. It looks like the Shark player is down again. Look, one defender nearly stopped it from being a try. So Penaud gets the try. Let's see the replay here. So they went wide. And who's out there? Only Ethan Hooker. And he makes the tackle, but just get the pass away. Couldn't quite get his hands on it. Oh, man. BLBRA almost couldn't get the ball away, but Penaud gets away, and the try is scored by the Bordeaux side. Jeez. By the French national, Damien Penaud. They're playing in Bordeaux, of course. Oh. We might have foul play, too. Uh-oh, we're going to go to the booth. We're going to the booth here. We got a Sharks player still laying down on the pitch. Looks like he might be unconscious. Who is it? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's no mitigation. Oh, that's a red card. Yep, that's a red card. Canadi's going out with a red card. I can see head on head, yeah. Oh, they might downgrade it. That's generous. That's generous. Wow, that's generous. I don't know about that. So Hakeem Kunene goes out. Crowd is booing, and rightly so. I saw no mitigation there, and the Sharks are very fortunate, but Kunene is not looking very good. That was very dangerous. Very dangerous crowd. The crowd is correctly upset. Wow. Hey, Shawnee, how's it going? Did he miss the kick? He missed the kick. All right. So no conversion. Wow. I have a feeling he's going to have an HIA. He may be done for the day. 12-5. Oof, man. Started so well, and that's a big mistake. So a try that shouldn't have been scored, and a yellow card. I'm surprised it didn't go to the upgrade in the booth. Restart inside the 22. Bordeaux with the ball. Charging up there is Tiviti Tatofu. Sharks come away with the ball. Mukuna with the ball. What's this? Hey, come on, Sharks. Well done. But a terrible pass. Knocked backwards. Grant Williams now trying to runs right into the defense after he ran through his own players. Corneral, pick and go. Sharks trying to get something going here. Now, Grant Williams comes back this direction. Fenta. They go all the way to the wing, and Hooker has to wait on it. Ethan Hooker, and he touches the sideline. Nope. It's a forward pass. Christopher Ridley all over that. That was a forward pass. Oh, yeah, it faded about 3 meters fast. He wasn't on the touchline. So it'll be a scrum to Bordeaux. 15 minutes in now. The Sharks should have got more points while they could. Cal Darley says, Chris, thanks for keeping us posted. It's my pleasure, Cal. Thanks for being here. Motion blur in the footage makes it very hard to actually see. That's true, Stephen from Vike. So maybe that's why they went with that. But it looks to me like it was head-to-head. If it was shoulder, it's shock, or chest, it's a bit of shocker. But you're right, it was very blurry. The replay was very blurry. Need better cameras. 7:50 left on that yellow card. Sharks need to hold on here. They were driving and just throw a forward pass. That pass should have gone to the closer player, not all the way on the wing. It was a mistake. It was just a bad decision to pass the ball all the way out in the wing. They're going to reset the scrum. Players not being patient. Christopher Ridley telling both sides to be patient. Especially the Sharks. Okay, well, be careful, Sharks. You've been cautioned. All right, Sharks. Bordeaux, scrum, 15 minutes, 44 seconds. Bind. Set. Ball's loose. And Bordeaux goes to the outside and wide. Oh, Carberry. Oh, all the way down to the Sharks' 38-meter line. What a big carry there. Sharks defense looking a lot like the Stormers yesterday. There's an advantage there for Bordeaux. Ridley's calling a good game. That ball's knocked on. Offside on the Sharks. He's called a good game. Every penalty he's called, I've seen, it's been correct in every whistle so far. The forward passes were forward by both sides. Sharks defense looking shaky at the moment. Ball's kicked down to about 10 meters. Going to be a line out down there. Jakobus van Vijk, welcome to you. That little kid in the stands throwing the ball back on the pitch. Nicely done. Bounces out. Grant Williams collects it. In the meantime, another ball's been made available. It's about a 10, 12-meter line out. Sharks need to steal this one. Maybe Corneral can pull it off. Nope, goes very deep. That was actually forward, but Bordeaux managed to get it. Nice reach out by one of the players driving forward, and they're driving down to 6 meters. Maxime Luca goes wide. There's no defender. Oh, it's knocked down by Grant Williams. It went backwards. Oh, here come the Sharks. Julius down the sideline. He's got no help. He kicks it forward, chases on. But there's 4 Bordeaux players and no Sharks. Oh, Bordeaux overran it. Boy, if the Sharks been paying attention, they could have had that. Oh, here we come back the other way now. Bordeaux kicks it over the top. Sharks, the big boy's getting slow over there. Nicely done. There's Yao Penke. And then he hands the ball off to Bordeaux. What the hell was that? Pinot with a brace. Unbelievable. Let's see that again. Was there any offside or anything? That's just crazy, right? Pinot goes like, that's crazy. How did I get that? Wow. Let's take a look at it. Penke is down. Was he not offside? Oh, my gosh. See, Khaleesi fell asleep. Wow, lazy sharks. See, Khaleesi cost us a try there by sleeping. Penke never should have passed that ball. He should have just stayed down on the tackle. Oh, no, it wasn't Khaleesi. Was it Khaleesi? Yeah, it was Khaleesi. Yeah, Khaleesi just fell asleep. Pinot, Chimney crickets. Wow, just like that. A brace of tries for Damien Pinot. They're looking for a knock-on, but I don't think he got one. Conversion's good. 12-0 gone in a heartbeat. Boy, see, Khaleesi cost us a try there by just standing around. But Penke never should have passed the ball like that. That was beyond stupid. So I guess Edwin Cater's the guy that was out. So Luku from the restart. Boy, what a kick. I think goes past midfield, but let's see where the mark is. 3 minutes left on that yellow card. Sharks giving a couple tries up here. Yeah, thank you, Stephen. That's what I thought. I thought that was an offside because they were on the ground. Exactly. Did I not ask right away it wasn't that offside? Yeah, but the tackler and the player were on the ground, so that is offside because that's a ruck forming. Yep. That's what I thought. That's been some dodgy calls this weekend when it comes to tries. Sharks' successful lineout goes to Chuchuka, and they're into a maul. They need to score again here after giving up those 12 points so easily. All those rah-rah guys for Sia Khaleesi, man, he just stood around like he was a spectator out there. And breaking free, here comes Bongi all by himself. And he got hands in the ruck there. No call for that. Sharks driving again. Bongi did a great job coming out of that scrum. Jason Jenkins with his first carry. Oh, it's a crock roll. We got away with a crock roll. Not rolling away, and we had a crock roll by the Sharks. You got to be very careful there. But that came after the initial penalty. As Ntukum Kuno did a crock roll there. You got to be careful. So where are we going? Kick in the corner? No, going for the post. Going for the post. Chris Russo, what are we going to... Oh, they changed their minds. Now they're kicking for the corner. Initially, Sia Khaleesi pointed towards the post. That was a makeable kick. They better score here. They better score because it's only a 12-meter, 13-meter line out. They didn't gain much there. So giving up 3 short points. Minute 26 left on the clock. If they had taken the shot at the clock, they could have run out this red card. 119. Crowd is booing. I don't know what they're booing about. So here's the line out. And successful. Chichuka comes down with it. And boy, at the back of this mall are Bordeaux. Finally, they're told to get back. Now it's driving forward. Sharks have got something going on. Grant Williams trying to get the ball. Better get it out of there. Bordeaux's got their hands on it. It's going to be a turnover. And the Sharks somehow managed to come away with it. But can they place the ball? Oh, my goodness. This is an ugly ruck. All right, there it is. The ball comes popping out the back. Grant Williams to Fenter. Fenter drives into the line. Francois Fenta is down, tackled. Cornet-Rawl now does the same thing. Come back the other direction. Trevor Nyakanya with his first carry. Pick and roll. Go. Oh, bounces off. There's Khaleesi. That's going to be obstruction. Yep. So Sia Khaleesi offside. Accent offside. So, boy, Sia Khaleesi cost us again there. We're going to turn the ball over. We gave up 3 points. First, he didn't take the 3 points. Then he gets the turnover. He ran into Why did he run into, instead of going outside? There was a lane outside, and he runs right into Bongi Amanambi. See, Khaleesi's head is not in the game. That's all right, folks. Come on, you little haters that want to say, give me crap for criticizing him. He's playing like shite, and I'll call it out when he plays like shite. Is that Lukanyuam coming in the game? Wow. Lukanyuam comes in for Kanene because Kanene's card's up, so Kanene's out. So he's done. So, Lukanyuam is in the game now. Kanene's card is up. I never did put it up on the screen. Sorry about that, folks. Wow. So, Sia's killing us. No, he's not coming back, Stormers. Relax. Going to reset the scrum. Very disappointing so far. Sia stood around while a try was scored and a pass that was intended for him. He just watched it go right by him. Then he decides not to take the 3 points that were on offer. Could have run out the yellow card. And then he runs right into his own player. I don't know what he was doing. Some of these guys, they just, a lot of times when these forwards charge into the line, I saw that earlier, Cornet Rawl, there was space. He had two players in front of him, and there was a gap about 3 or 4, maybe 5 meters to the left. And he had space. He grabbed the ball. He just dropped his head and charged forward when he could have run through that gap. I don't understand this sometimes. Set. Bordeaux. Scrum holds up this time. Kick down the pitch. That's going to go into touch. It'll be a Jalibert with a nice kick there. That is a nice kick by Jalibert. That'll put the Sharks at the 40, almost midfield. 45. Kunduquad's over to Bongi with instructions. Crowd boos. Get over it. That's what they do all the time, every team. So Bongi upset about where the players are. Uncontested this time. Jason Jenkins comes down with it, and there goes Pepsi Buthelezi. Ball's available, but there's hands in the ruck there from Bordeaux. Ridley warns him. Chichuka. And a penalty against the Sharks for not releasing. Wow. Turnover for Bordeaux. Sharks 25 minutes in now. So a kick down the pitch, and Bordeaux will be back on the Shark side once again. Ooh, that's a high right in the shoulder there. So inside the Sharks 22 now. Maxime Luca comes over with the instructions for Connor Sa. Whistle blows. What's the problem? Spacing? Yep. We're going to go TMO here. Yep, I thought so. Bordeaux had a high tackle. Yeah, I saw it. I called it. High tackle there. Here it comes. Right there. Yep, right to the face. I called it. It's a hooker. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Well, now he throws his shoulder in there. Yellow card. Yep. So they're going to have to get another person to play the role of hooker there because the hooker goes out with a yellow card. Yep. So that'll take it back down the pitch the other direction. So they won't need the hooker because it'll be the Sharks' ball. Yeah, I don't know about that, about giving that thing away so easily. I think that he threw the shoulder intentionally if you look at it from the back angle. But anyway, so let's get the yellow cards up. Down to the 22 this goes. Connor Sa in the game, or in the band, should I say. Here's a line out for the Sharks now, down to 22. Bongi goes short. Oh, nicely done. Good move by the Sharks there. Grant Williams digs it out. They're inside of 22 now, and there goes Mkuno, doing a lot of hard work for the Sharks early on here. Grant Williams digs it out. Masuku. Fenter. Ball has to bounce over here to Yao Penke. He gets inside of 22. He's still going. Penke down to about 16 meters. Ruckus forms. Khaleesi digs it out. Fenter. That looked like it might have been a forward pass, but no whistle. Jenkins. Sharks now. Looking for something here. Masuku. They're going to go wide. They got numbers on the outside. Here they come. Hooker. Bice pass back. Julius Cerenza. They're nicely done there. And they lose it. That was exciting there for a short time. Cerenzo Julius. Looked like he had it happening there. 27 minutes in the contest now. Sharks' attack is looking good at times here. Cerenzo Julius did a great job to get that ball, but then they hold on to it? What's the deal here? You got to reach behind him and catch it like that. I guess he lost it on the ground. Yeah, he lost it on the ground. There it is. What's going on here? Time is off. 27 minutes in the contest. Oh, I got the time wrong on that. Sorry. Should be 25:33. So they have to make a substitution for the scrum because their hooker's out. No, Canadian is out of the game, Brendan. He is, HI would be my guess, gone for the day. He's gone. Lucan Yoam, who probably wasn't expecting to suit up today, is out there now. Yep, he came into the game to replace Kanani. So Hakeem Kanani's out. So Edwin Cater wasn't available. I guess that was the problem early on. See, Al Penke went to 14. Kanani went to 15. And Lucan Yoam came onto the bench. Kanani's out, so Am is in the game. Cater's gone. Kanani's gone. Set. Luku puts it in. Sharks much better scrum, but they get it out of there. Does Bordeaux. Down deep in their territory. Nice carry here from about 5 meters up to about 16 meters. Cornet Raw with the tackle there. Sharks need to get the ball. Oh, penalty for not rolling away on Jenkins. Yep. Jason Jenkins picks up the penalty. 28 minutes in the contest here. So now they're going to get out of their half. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Let's see where the mark is. So Jenkins just lying there. Oh, that's why. He waited too long. He got pinned in. Yep. It was the right penalty. So 29 minutes we're approaching here. It's a line out. Telling the Sharks to step back. Quite frankly, Bordeaux also stepped forward, so that was what prompted that. That ball's thrown way out of straight, right into the hands of Mkuno. He comes wide. Here come the Sharks. Bester down the sideline. He goes through. Oh, then he throws it away. That's off an knee. Picked up, and Bordeaux picks it up because the Sharks didn't know about the ball. They thought it was a knock-on. You got to play it whether you think it's a knock-on or not. So they squander another good scoring opportunity here. And that ball comes out, goes back inside the 22. Luku offloads that ball. And here's a kick, a desperate kick. And the Sharks will pick this up just short of midfield. Yao Penke. Penke runs through Sia Khaleesi, who is in the way, nearly causing an obstruction there. Because Khaleesi really doesn't have his head in this game. Cornet Rawl now with the ball. It's a kick over the top. The chase is on inside the 22. That's going to be a play. Oh, Bordeaux just got to it. Cerenzo Julius over there making the tackle. Scrum 5 for the Sharks. Well done by Cerenzo Julius. It was a great kick. He closed the gap. Sharks have a chance here now to put some more points on the board as we approach halftime. 29-56 in the first half. We had a lightning start here. Sharks had 12 points in 8.5 minutes. Yeah, I didn't see his jersey being held there. But he did make an effort to roll away the moment he hit the ground. You got to do it. The moment you're down, they're down, you got to roll away. it's a it's a dicey thing. Not held in the tackle, not releasing the tackle. It's player can get back up. So it's just got moments to get it right, or a moment, I should say. All right, Sharks need a good scrum here. Crouch. Bind. They're on the far side. And it just went sideways. I'm going to reset this bad boy. I think these front rows do this. They can catch their breath. The Sharks here, Bongaminabi in the front row of the Vit cunt. Today the Sharks are the Vit cunt. All right, folks. Hey, 124 people currently here. Be sure to hit that like button. We get to have 49 likes if you don't mind. It's a Sunday morning. I'm groggy.
That was easy.
And disappointed by my Stormers yesterday. I expected the Cheetahs to get obliterated, but not the Stormers to lose. And the Sharks have it. Fenta gets the ball off. Lukanyoam, his first carry, nearly got in. There's Chichuka. The Sharks are threatening now at the door. Grant Williams going to come back for a penalty over here. It's a scrum penalty. What was it? Loose head collapse. Okay, I was wondering why we didn't see any signal. Grant Williams trying to do a quick tap and go, but it takes too long. So just tap and go, man. Don't do another line out. Line outs have been suck. No, they're going to kick it for the line out. She many crickets. 5 meter line out. All right, this is the time the Sharks need to score. If they're going to win this game, they need to score here. Take that lead before we get to half. Oh, my goodness. Bordeaux jump way over the line. They go deep to Khaleesi. He's got it. They drive forward. Here it is. Oh, so close. He's over. Did he get it? Short. It's going to be held up. Oh, shit. Damn it. Stupid decision. Why you're lying on your back there? Pepsi Buthelesi's lying on his back. You can't score on your back. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, my goodness. That was a try. We went a begging right there. So goal line restart. See how deep he gets it. He's over the goal line when he kicks it. You can't do that. It's not a very good kick. Only out to the 22. Cornet Raw gets it. First tackler doesn't get him. He goes forward a couple meters. Grant Williams. Fenta comes wide to Penke. Penke cuts back inside. He saw some space there. And we're back to where we were just a couple minutes ago. Grant Williams now does the dummy. Oh, nice job there by Pepsi Buthelezi to throw a player off of himself. That's going to be a turnover. And it is. Bordeaux gets the ball back. Sharks squander another scoring opportunity. My goodness, this is becoming a recurring theme. Bordeaux with the ball in the shadow of their goalpost. 7 meters out, right in front of the post. They're going to try to kick it away. Luku, box kick. He does. Where's it going to go? Going to find touch or no? Panke gets up. No, he does. Great pass. He gets it back to Ethan Hooker. Hooker drives through 2 tacklers. It takes 3 guys to bring him down. Sharks now, once again. Nice pass there to Mkudu, I think it was. Sharks 10 meters away now. Grant, well, we got something here. Holding on. Sharks get a penalty. A renewed mind. Looks like the Sharks team is holding out. Well, no renewed mind. They off to an 12-0 lead, 8.5 minutes into the game, and then they just made some stupid mistakes and gave up 12 points easily. And they've had 4 scoring opportunities here deep inside of Bordeaux territory, and they haven't done it. They're going to come to regret that. So it's not as good as it looks. And right now, we got a couple bleeding from the top of the head. My goodness. Blood pouring out of one of the Bordeaux players' heads. Khaleesi's talking to the official right now. But one of the Bordeaux players has blood pouring out of the crown of their skull. I can't see who that is. And let's see. Could you just concentrate on being a medic? I love that. So I can't see who it is. Still getting treatment at the top of the head there. And there was Trevor Nyakanya was getting treatment. There's a helicopter flying overhead. Looks like a medevac helicopter. Actually, it's yellow. Just over the stadium. Full house in Bordeaux, folks. Not an empty seat. And nobody's going anywhere. No one's running off to the loo buying beer. What's going on here? What's this? Hey, he just want to do a quick tap and go. He's like, no, nothing quick. It's not fair. The player's injured. All right, less than a minute left on the yellow card to the hooker. So Bordeaux gets out of trouble. Sharks don't score being up a player. They squander a 10-minute yellow card. You're welcome for the update, Renew Mine. All right, as we approach halftime, 5.5 minutes remain. Bordeaux started to go to the opposite side with their space, but then they cut back to this side where all the defenders were. Less than 5 minutes remain in the first half. Sharks need to get the ball back and score here. They had a lot of chances. Kicked over the top. It chases on. Who's hungry for it? Bordeaux knocked it on. Come on. Jalibert knocked it on. And then Pepsi Boutalese with the ball back here. It's on the turf. I guess the knock-on is over because it should have been a knock-on advantage because Bordeaux had stolen the ball and down around the 22. That comes loose. And there's a penalty for not releasing. Yep, there you go. There you go. Sharks win a turnover. Ooh, be careful there, Pepsi Boutalese. He spit a big hawker on the ground right next to the guy on the ground. You'd be called for that. I don't think it was intentional, but look, he was spitting at one of the players. Got to be careful there. All right, 4 minutes left. We're going to go into the locker room 12-12, or the Sharks going to pull something off here. And by the way, update for you there, Renew Mind. Siakalisi is playing like total crap. He's cost us a try. He's cost us 3 points and another try. 1 against and 1 for. Just not getting it done. Okay, number 2 is back, and number 7 is in. I don't understand that. Who's he coming in for? He can't be coming in for 16. Doesn't make any sense. Yellow card is back, so I don't know who that is. Okay. There you go. Deep Sharks have got it. Jenkins tries to lose the ball, but he got hit, and then Grant Williams picks up the loose ball. Nicely done, dancing around there. Oh, come on. That's side entry at the ruck. No penalty there. Cornet Rawl. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins goes forward. Grant Williams is tackled as he reaches for that ball. So playing the scrum, you can't do that. That ball's down around the 22. Oh, Sharks going to be called for that. Jumped into the player. Yeah, timing is wrong. Lorenzo Julius. Penalty on the Sharks with 3 minutes left. Was a dumb penalty on Lorenzo Julius. Playing very well, but he got a little ahead of himself on that one. 37-10. Here's the kick down the pitch. Let's see where the mark is going to be. Hopefully it's a favorable mark. He mistimed that big time. Yeah, the ball hit the ground after he was already on the ground. 2.5 minutes remain. Is there a substitution coming here for Bordeaux? Yep. Substitution coming for Bordeaux. Bastien Fernou Tafalir comes in. No, that's Diabe for Gazadi. Who the hell's Diabe? Marco Gazadi's out. Marco Gazzotti goes out of the game. Don't know if it's HIA or what's going on here. Also, that guy's not on the roster, Diabe. Excuse me, nowhere on the roster. Line out successful for Bordeaux. Sharks got to be careful here not to give up a penalty. 3 points to end the half, trailing. Ball's at the Shark 10-meter line. Bordeaux, that was if it was flat or forward, I'm not sure. Luku comes back the other direction. Pinot. Oh, nearly got through. And here they come. Bordeaux down the sideline. Sharks defense out of control here. Inside the 22 is Bordeaux now with 1:45 seconds left in the first half. Ball back to the center. Jalibert goes to the far left side. Tackle missed again. And let's go to the outside. Pinot. tackle there inside the 22. Luku sends it back towards the center. Sharks got to avoid a penalty here and need to get the ball back. Minute and a half left. Jalibert offloads it to the new carrier. New player came out there. Jalibert crubber kick through. There is only got to get it there. Oh, Ethan Hooker does a great job to stay alive, and then the French player goes down. Penalty for not releasing against Hooker because no one got there in time. So it'll be Bordeaux's ball on the 5-meter line. Let's say decide to take the kick. It was a great job by Hooker. Oh, that should be a card. That should be a yellow card on the French player. He hit him in the head. Yep. No foul play. I disagree. Should go to TMO. That should be a foul play. That player hit him in the head. If we're going to hand out yellow card like I handed out earlier, you need to hand out one on that. Yeah, you're right, Steven. Masuka's not having a great day either. John Rennell says the ref is horrible. John, you say that about every referee. Every referee, you say that. Every single one. You've never complimented a referee. At least that I can recall. How is it a penalty if the other team did steal the ball? I'm not sure what question, what reference or context you're talking about. So Bordeaux wants a scrum. They had some really good scrum success early on. So the Sharks are going to squander this 12-0 lead and go into the locker room trailing unless something surprising happens here. .39 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock is still stopped as we get set for this scrum. Okay. Crowd really into it like a soccer match here, like going to a European soccer match. All they're doing is singing. It's quite annoying. It's quite annoying. Here, listen to him. Scrum is going well. Luku throws it out. And there it is. He got over. Try. Wow. Pinot. His third trick. His third try of the game. And he's limping. Damon Pinot. Why is he limping? What happened? Did anybody even touch him? He's in a lot of pain here. Let's see. I'm not sure where he got hurt. Let's see this again from the side. I don't see how he got hurt. Okay, here's a better angle. No, there's no reason for him to be hurt. That's an odd penalty. Yeah. All right, so that's a try. That's a hat trick for Pinot in the first half. (19-12). What did I say? Sharks going to screw this up. Thank you, Sia Khaleesi. Halftime. Jeez, my goodness. 12-0 at 8-minute, 29-second mark. Sharks have had half a dozen good scoring opportunities, and they've screwed up every one of them. Wow. Bordeaux at home should be the inverse of this. Should be 19-12. Sharks out in front, but nope, they're trailing. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on with these South African sides in this competition and the Challenge Cup as well. The Cheetahs are clearly outmatched. That wasn't a surprise. The Stormers gave a game away. That was not a surprise. Disappointment, not a surprise. Brendan says there's still second half. Sure, chance for Bordeaux to run the score up to 43-12. You're right. There is a second half. Anyway, folks, halftime. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done that already. See if we can't beat yesterday's totals. The Stormers wound up being the biggest one yesterday. Got 3,500. Last week's Stormers match was 5,600. So obviously the interest in these games are declining as the South African sides are sucking like a rotting corpse. Chris Marie is here. I've been wondering where Chris Marie was at yesterday. Didn't see her for the 4 games they had yesterday. Glad to see she's here with us today. So, We're approaching 1,000 views on this stream. Thank you for that. And for those who've hung around, which is a total right now of about 111 of you, thank you for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. Just 60 people have done so far. There you go.
That was easy.
Piece of cake. Righty. Okay. Boy, I found some more of these last night upstairs for other Rugby World Cup kit and things that I purchased in France or before France last year. Between the two, I bought a lot there when I was there. Filled my suitcases up with this stuff. So here's, you get these are official. So you got the little like hologram on the back from the Rugby World Cup friends. Each of those was a purchase of a shirt, a teddy bear, a trinket, like I used to hypnotize my viewers to super chat. You will super chat. You will become a subscriber. This is kind of a wild looking keychain. So that little thing spins in the center. It's got a map of France engraved on the back, if you can see that very well. There you go. And the other side, it's got all the teams, all 20 teams' emblems who made it. You won't find a USA Rugby in there. Oh, bummer. We didn't make it this time. Anyway. Yes, Sue, also, I will be covering the inauguration on my original channel at Real Chris Wyatt. Yep, I haven't set the stream up yet. I will set it up later this morning, most likely. I will be covering it. Yep, I'm debating about how early I want to go. Probably an hour before the inauguration. Inauguration is at noon. That's 7 p.m. South Africa time, 6 in Germany, 5 o'clock in the UK. And that's when the actual inauguration will take place. I'll get some popcorn, sit here, maybe drink some V8 with it. I'm going to find my little grommet for my earpiece. Yeah, so the reason I'm wearing the headset today is I usually wear this, so it's not a distraction. And the problem is that this Samsung, these little rubber earpieces that go in here, see that? It fits in your ear. One of them came loose a long time ago. Once they come loose, they like to fall off, and so that's what it looks like now. That won't stay in my ear when I put it in, so I've got to find it. It's lying here somewhere. I didn't even notice it. It popped out of my ear probably, but it's laying on the floor hopefully. Just got a bunch of paperwork laying there. Anyway, so I'll wear that later on. You're welcome, Sue. Please be there. Please tell people to be there. All right. So, not a very good first half. Yesterday's action was very disappointing. Very disappointing in the second portion of the day. The first portion was okay. So let's take a look at, where the heck did that go? At all of my, Oh, that's where it's at. Okay. I was like, where did this go? Okay, so my Super Brew, I really was going really well, and all went crap late in the day. Stade Rochelet lost to Benetton. Glasgow got smoked by Harlequins, and the Stormers lost. And I got 3 red boxes, no points late in the day. I had such a good start to the day. All right, so what I wanted to do now was take a look at the Champions and the Challenge Cups, where we're at. EPCR, there we go. All right, so fixtures, Challenge Cup. All right, here we go. So round 4, I don't care about round 4. I'll get the results. Ulster beat the Exeter 52-24 on Friday. Then the Bulls 48-7 over Stade Francais. Northampton beat Munster 34-32 in the game of the weekend. Obviously, that was a hell of a game. And then we had Clermont over Bristol, another good game, 33-26. Benetton, another good game over Stade Rochelet, 32-25. Leinster crushing Bath, no surprise here, 47-21. Harlequins surprised Glasgow, 24-7. Rossi 92 got a victory from the Stormers, who gave the game away. 3 tries had never been should have been scored by Rossi. Total collapse on defense, 31-22. This game is 19-12. Saracens plays Castres Olympique later on. Stade Toulousain versus Leicester, Sale Sharks, and Toulon. And that Sale game really matters for the Stormers, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look at the pools for the Champions Cup now that we've done that. All right. In Pool 1, 3 teams have qualified. Bordeaux is already qualified. They've got the top spot regardless of what, well, not regardless of what happens here, because Toulousain could go ahead of them. And then Leicester, so 1, 2, and 3. Sharks in 4th position. They need to do something here. Right now, they got a bonus point, which should take them to 6th. They'll finish at 1 and 3 if they lose this game. Bordeaux is 3-0 at the moment. In Pool 2, Leinster, 4 for 4, 18 points. Nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. Wow. Stade Rochelet in 2nd place with 11 points. And then Benetton in 3rd place with 11 points. Clermont has qualified as well. And Bath moves on to the Challenge Cup. They've qualified for the Challenge Cup. Bristol bounces out with nothing. The Bulls have qualified for the Challenge Cup playoffs, round of 16. So Bath and the Bulls both go there. In Pool 3, Northampton, Munster, Saracens, and Castres all qualified. Pool 4, Toulon, Glasgow, and Harlequins are qualified. Racing 92 is going to get in as well. They could get in. It depends on what happens here with the Sharks. Racing 92, yeah, they're on the bubble, and the Sharks have got to win here. So the Stormers are out. It looks like they haven't even qualified for the Challenge Cup. Wow. Just 5 points on the log. Now, how does that happen? The Bulls have qualified. They've got minus 29. The Stormers minus 16. So Stormers, I guess, are going to go down to around 16. I don't understand why they're not qualified there yet. Maybe they can still somehow slip into the Champions Cup, but I don't see that happening. All right, over in the Challenge Cup for the weekend, let's see what we got here. Round 4. Okay, Cardiff was beaten by Connacht at home 28-19 on Friday. Then Montpellier destroyed Newcastle 26-7. In a tight game, which I picked Section Pawal to win at home, they lost to the visiting Ospreys 31-28 yesterday. Lions destroyed the Dragons 60-10 at Ellis Park. Wow. And then the Scarlets defeated Vannes 38-28. Lyon absolutely destroyed the Cheetahs 68-21. Edinburgh beat the Black Lions 24-3. And Bayonne defeated Gloucester 22-10. Only game left in that competition is in Zebra Parma playing USAP. USAP, what happens there matters. Let's take a look at the pools now. So we've got Connacht and Lyon in Pool 1 who've qualified. The Cheetahs are behind USAP right now. USAP has 6 points. They're going to have to lose by a big margin in order for the Cheetahs to move up because of the huge loss yesterday. Cheetahs are now negative 59 points. So USAP is going to have to lose by 50 points in order for the Cheetahs to go somewhere. In Pool 2, 4 teams have qualified. Montpellier, Osprey, Palois, Emirates. And then in Pool 3, Edinburgh and Scarlets have qualified. Yeah, so, wow. Black Lion finished 1-2. They still got one game left. All right, so there you go. That's what's happening in the Champions and Challenge Cup right now. My Super Brew is not going so well. Today, right now, I'm 3 for 3. I've got Bordeaux by 10. They're winning by 7. I've got Edinburgh by 10. They're crushing the Black Lion. And I've got Bayonne by 6, and they're beating Gloucester. So all 3 of those are going well. I said that as if they were finished. Yeah, that wasn't my finished scores. All right, so there you go. So that'll make up for yesterday. But I had a great start to the weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I wound up missing. I've got 4. I made 10 of the first 11 games I got correct, and then the last 3 I got wrong. It didn't finish up so well. Southampton teams always give away points before halftime. Unfortunately, missed all the games yesterday. Had to do a first aid course. Yeah, I see that. I didn't know why. Okay, I'm only here for the opportunity to make fun of Stormers fans, says Matthew. So, Western Cape News, Austin, Gunsby, Pearly Beach fires update, all in control. Well done to the firefighters in the Western Cape, who do a really good job. So we're down to 91 people currently watching. Thanks for this 91 for being here. 1,120 have tuned in during the stream. Got about 5-minute 24. But yesterday I was really, really thrilled. We had like a 9-minute view time for that Bulls game, I think it was. That was incredible. Maybe it was the Lions game, I don't recall. But then it went down. No, I think it was 7 minutes, then it went to 9 for the Lions game, and then it went down to 6:30 and then down to 5:30. Hey, anything over 5 minutes on a stream like this is incredible. That's an incredible audience. Very, very loyal, very dedicated. So thanks to those who are here. Really appreciate it. It's fascinating how many people disappear at halftime, regardless of the score. They just disappear. They go find something else to do. You know, I just would ask that people just leave your stream running. If you go to the loo, you go to grab a sandwich, get some popcorn, just leave it running. It doesn't hurt unless you're on a data plan and you can't afford the data. Then I understand. Yeah, but something has happened. The font has changed in my mail. Actually, it looks better. I didn't like it at first, but I'm getting used to it. Anyway, I got a bunch of mail here I don't want. My email, so get rid of some of that. Oh my goodness. Biden pardons Marcus Garvey. He's been dead for 100 years. What the heck is that all about? Biden issued 5 more pardons. What's he saying here? He was convicted of mail fraud in 1923 and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. Civil rights and human rights leader. No, he wasn't. He was a black supremacist, and he was a back to Africa movement leader. He created the Black Star Line, the first black-owned shipping line in the method of international travel, and founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, which celebrated African history and culture. He's the first man of color in the United States to lead and develop mass movement. Advocates and lawmakers praise his global advocacy and impact and highlight the injustice underlying his criminal conviction. There was no injustice. He committed the crime. He was a black supremacist, and he was a leading advocate for Back to Africa. It's funny because Marcus Garvey, for the longest time, has had a very unpopular view in the black community because he was considered a sellout by a lot of people because he was helping racist white people in the South get rid of black people by taking them back to Africa. And so his history is very complicated. To see the Democrats now praise him as if he's some kind of hero, I have no objection to Marcus Garvey one way or the other. But it's just ironic how they had issues with him for a century and suddenly he's a hero. The first black shipping company for international travel. Well, yeah, to send blacks to Africa to die from malaria. That's what it was all about. Anyway, I'll talk about that in the news today. Been dead for a century, and his conviction now is overturned, pardoned by the president. Yeah, so no longer a convicted criminal is Marcus Garvey. I don't think anybody really cared that Marcus Garvey was a convicted criminal. We weren't really paying attention to that. Just saying. Still got some more games today. 4 games left yet to start. Next week, it's back to the United Rugby Championship action. We've got which games I'm covering next week. The Lions are hosting the Bulls. And then I've got the Leinster hosting the Stormers. Oof, that's going to be ugly. Cardiff is hosting the Sharks. That'll probably be ugly as well. Yep, and those are the games. So I don't have to cover. Is there a game I'm going to cover other than that since I only have 3 South African sides? Let me see. No. Sharks at 12. No. Munster's on at 2:30, but it doesn't interest me next week. So it'll be an easy day for me. No games on Friday that interest me either. So, yep, be easy Saturday. Just 3 games. All right, finally, Sharks coming back out of the locker room. All right, here we go. So, Sharks come back out of the locker room. They don't look very confident. Just kind of blasé. Here comes Bordeaux out of the locker room. God bless it. So Damon Pinot with a hat trick last week and this week. Wow. So let's see if he stays in the game. He looked pretty rough when he left at the end of the first half. So halftime is wrapped up here. We're finally back for the second half. Turn that off. Okay. Looks like Pinot stays in the game. And Bordeaux will kick to the Sharks. We're underway with the whistle blowing. It's going to be around the 22 on the far side of the pitch. Sharks managed to come down with it there. There's a lot of Bordeaux players on the scene. Need much better performance here in the second half. Grant Williams kicks the ball high over the top. Chase is on around the 10-meter line. Sharks got it. Is that Hooker again? Boy, Ethan Hooker's doing a great job on those box kicks. Here's another box kick. This one's going to go down around the 30-meter line. And Bordeaux sends it back the other direction. Masuku with the catch, and Pinot tries to grab him around the collar. Unsuccessful. Where's the ball at? How'd the ball get there? I don't know what happened there. The ball came flying out, went about 10 meters. Here comes Bordeaux now. They're kicking to, and that's caught on the fly over here by Penke. Penke kicks it forward. He chases up. Who's going to get there? It goes in a touch at about the 36-meter line. How did that ball come loose? Oh, it was knocked backwards by one of the... That was clever. No, he was played that ball on the ground. That should be a penalty. How is that even allowed? He was on the ground. He hit that ball. That's a penalty. You can't play the ball on the ground. The Sharks should be kicking. Oh, my, unbelievable. And yet Bordeaux has the ball. None of that play should have been allowed after that. The side judge should have blown the whistle, or told him to blow the whistle. Julius now trying to get some space. Nice pass to Alpenke. He goes outside to Fenter. Fenter gets the ball over there to Kanyama, who kicks it down the pitch. It's going to bounce inside the 22, being chased down by Jalabert. He sends it wide, and here's a kick to the sideline. Joey Carberry, and the Irish national finds touch. No, that should have been a dead ball. Penalty. But Lorenzo Julius, other than one mistake, is having a very good game. So the Sharks will have a line out from 25 meters away in Bordeaux's end of the pitch. Grant Williams comes over with instructions. It's taking too long. Kunu comes with instructions too. Sharks taking a long time to get in the line out. And Bordeaux's whining about it. Bordeaux players are whining about it. Complaints about who's in the line out. Successful line out. Jason Jenkins comes down with it. They're into a maul, but it's going backwards. No wonder, because we got Bordeaux players around the backside pulling players out of it. So Grant Williams digs it out of there, sends it to Fenta. Fenta is spilled. Grant Williams nearly trips. He hands the ball off to Kunu. Kunu driving forward towards the 22. He's tackled. Sharks in need of a try here. Yakanye doing nothing there, as usual. Still don't know why he was a Springbok. Masuku sends it back to the inside. Khaleesi just kind of standing around like a spectator there. A little grubber kick, but it's going to bounce right into the hands of BRA. And they're going to kick it down the pitch. Ball's going to bounce and be caught right into the hands. There's 2 Bordeaux players and no defenders. 3 Bordeaux players, no defenders. And they're going to score. It's going to be Maxime Luku. And there's the bonus point. Nothing. They turn it into a try. Lazy running by Springbok, or by the Sharks. Lazy running. They're just all trotting down the field. They don't even want to play this game. Only Lorenzo Julius actually ran. The rest of the Sharks are lazy little shits trotting down the field. No effort made to get to it. This game is over. Where were the players? They were trotting. Watch the replay. They were trotting back up down the pitch. It's disgusting. Conversion's good. Wow. This is atrocious by Sharks. Yep, they're done. They're absolutely done. I mean, there's no effort here. Only person actually running is Lorenzo Julius. Only player putting any effort in whatsoever. Only player. And he came from the other side of the pitch. Nearly got there. And the Sharks players moving up like molasses rolling out of a dung heap. Here's the kick inside the 22 for the restart, taken by Bordeaux, straight into the Sharks. And Cornet Raw got hit in the head. He's grabbing his head. He's on the ground. I think he's done for the day. Cornet Raw is down. Whistle blows. Christopher Ridley stops the game. Yeah, Martinez Ellis says the Sharks are only playing for money. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Khaleesi certainly looks that way today. Oh, yeah, that's bad tackle form by Cornet Raw. It's entirely a self-inflicted injury, but the tackle was made by Lorenzo Julius. So another dumb mistake, this one by Cornet Raw, and he's injured himself. He led with his head, not with his arms. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It was 12-0 Sharks at 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. 8:29. I wrote it down right here. 8:29, 12-0 Sharks. It's 26-12 now. Wow. Disappointment, to say the least. Oh, my goodness. What are you going to do, folks? What are you going to do? It's the last day of Joe Biden's presidency today. Should we throw a party for Joe? Substitution coming in. Yeah, Cornerell. I thought he was done. Yep. In comes Jean-Andre Labuskakne. Well, that's a good substitution. Jean-Andre Labuskakne comes into the game. And Cornerell goes out. Self-inflicted injury there. He's going for an HIA. They call it Labuskakne. They said his name. Scrum to Bordeaux. Luku digs it out of the back, sends it over the middle to Jalibert. Jalibert down the pitch. Nobody's there. Going to bounce into touch because no defender could get to it. So, nice kick. Gains a lot of territory. It'll be Sharks ball. Lovely natural turf here in Bordeaux, by the way. I haven't mentioned that after all the crappy, UK artificial turf. Lovely turf here in Bordeaux. Terrible back play there. Farid Loiso, I have no idea what you're saying there. They're obsessed with social media limelight. Okay, change is coming. New hooker. So 16 to 17. So Boniface comes in for Poirot. Crowd is booing. I don't know what they're booing for now. Sharks line out. Successful. They get it back to Grant Williams. Mukuno. Well, he has been a stud for the Sharks today. A bright spot in an otherwise dismal performance. Lorenzo Julius and Mukuno have played very well today. High ball. Taken to midfield and then tackled immediately by Lorenzo Julius. Ball squirts out, but it's going to be a penalty. Off their feet. Sharks are off their feet. That's a makeable penalty. What are they going to do? Probably kick for the corner. Well, that was a no-arms tackle by Julius. Be careful there. Yeah. All right, they kick for space. That's a nice kick. Let's see what the mark is. So Bordeaux threatening again. Jeez, Jalibert with a nice kick. Yeah, no, I got you. Weak books, got you. Pop, I assume you're talking about pop like in, Sesue and pop. Oh, nice line out. And then the Bordeaux's driving down to 5 meters. Not held. Down to 1 meter. They're knocking on the door. And there it is. It's held up. Ooh, the Sharks. I got lucky there. My goodness. My goodness. Well, I just had the hardest time for the life of me. I couldn't remember Agatha Christie's name. It just came to me. Thank you for that, Farid. Yeah, why did they hire Plumtree again? Yeah, that's a good question. Or Neil Powell at this point, Genius with the Blitzbach, but what's going on here with the Sharks? Oh, there's a tackle from the 22. Luku now over to the center. Bordeaux building a lot of pressure on the Sharks here, already leading by a couple tries. Oh, that ball's knocked down by Grant Williams. That might be a card. No, just a penalty. Lots of numbers. It's just a penalty. Yeah, Christophe Jalibert. It's a good call. Christophe Ridley tells Jalibert that it's a very slow ball. The defense is set. There's lots of players over there. Yeah, no, I think that's a fair call. Yeah, well, the TV announcer's saying yellow card. I think the point here is he went for it. He tried to catch it. But there was nothing there. So they're getting more liberal with how they're making that call. Boy, back 10, 15 years ago, anytime you touch that ball and you knock it down, it was a yellow card. It was terrible. Really hindered the defense. Line out successful. 5 meters out, but the ball collapses and the ball's available. They come over towards the middle. Pick and go. There it is. And they're in. Wow. Wow. Boniface. Hugo Boniface with a try. Stick a fork in the Pilchards. They are done. My goodness. Lorenzo Julius should move to the Bulls with Devin Williams and Stephen Hunt. Well, what happened to Curtly Arnse? Is he no longer with the Bulls? Keenan Moody's still there. Did he make that? Yeah, okay. I couldn't see the angle. It's good. Wow. It was 12-0. Now it's 33-12. This could be a 50-point game the way it's going. We still got a half hour to go here. The Sharks are just playing like Pilchards. Here's a restart. Luku inside of 22 takes it. Kicks it down the pitch. It's going to stay in play. Taken back here by the Sharks. Yalpenke. He kicks it over the top. He chases it. And Pinot gets it. The hat tricks. Ball's available. Luku digs it out, sends it over to the middle. And there it is to Boniface. He runs into Trevor Nyakanye. Wow. Ball bounces outside of 22. Masuku throws to Khaleesi, who leaves it, drops it. See, Khaleesi drops it. Wow. Wow. See Khaleesi cocking it up again. Neville said, what happened? Well, the Sharks stopped playing after 8.5 minutes. They had all the momentum. They kept it up, and they went up 12-12 for a long period of time. Then late in that first half, they screwed up, didn't score. They had like 5 or 6 opportunities to score, didn't score. And then they got a penalty. Next thing you know, Bordeaux scores. Takes the lead halftime, 19-12. And now they scored 2 tries in the first 10 minutes of the second half. And they have the ball again at midfield. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, what a drive from Bordeaux. It's the best scrum they've had since the first half. There's a missed tackle there by the Sharks, by Grant Williams. That's one rare mistake by Grant Williams. And then Fenta, and then here comes Bordeaux inside the 22. Maxime Luka picks it up. Oh, another missed tackle by the Sharks. Ball's available. Here we come. Pinot on the outside. David Pinot with 3 tries. Driving. He has to offload the ball because lost forward. Lost forward by Bordeaux. Pinot nearly got in for a 4th try. Wow, thought he was going to get there. Here comes Pepsi Buthelezi with the ball now. Sharks in a lot of trouble here. Desperation time. Grant Williams digs it out. Not Grant Williams' best game here, but that's his first real big mistake. Missed tackle back there. There's a kick by Masuku. It's not even going to get outside the 22. It's a terrible kick. An absolutely terrible kick. Yeah. Pinot did a great job on this. Nearly had himself another try. He had 5 Sharks barreling down on him. He still nearly scored. But it will now be a line out for Bordeaux. Successful. They're into them all. And they break free. The backup hooker, and he passes it off, and it's going to be another try for Bordeaux. Mofana with the try. Wow. Boy. Going to go to 40 here in a second. Mofana joins the parade of try scores. Oh, boy, that Mofana is not a very attractive fellow. Yes, John Ray, it is embarrassing now. Flags go up, 40-12. Nick Muller says the game ain't over yet. Really? It is all but over. Substitution coming in for Bordeaux. Jacques Nikambu. Is Lorenzo Julius out of the game, or is he just getting his hands? Okay. Okay. So Julius is still in the game. He's just getting his hands wiped down or something. So new lock comes in. And we also see Carlos Sadi goes out of the game, the South African. So Richard. Where's Richard? Alexander Richard goes out, replaced by Jacques Nikambu. And then Carlos Sadi comes out, replaced by Ben Tamafuna. Got more changes here? I can't see. Who's this? Got another substitution. 13 comes out, Nicholas Delport. Who replaced him? Wholesale changes here. Substitutions for the Sharks now coming as well. So Dylan Richardson comes into the game. Or is that Bester? Restart inside of 22. A lot of changes out there. I can't keep up with them because they're not being announced properly. Luku kicks the ball down the pitch, and that's going to be caught over the shoulder by Yao Penke at his 30-meter line. He's up to the 10-meter line and almost to midfield. Grant Williams digs it out. Sends it out there. Oh, that's Hendricks out there. Jaden Hendrickson makes an appearance. That means that Masuku's done. Sharks throw it away. Throw it into touch. Wow. Second half, they're done. Great waves. Bordeaux's inland. How do they have great waves? They're on a river inland. There's an estuary south of them, but... Oh, Bordeaux comes wide. Pinot. Oh, that ball's dug off the ground by Jalabert. Nicely done. Kicked forward. Alpenke misses it. And Bordeaux's Pinot. What a superstar this guy is. I tried to keep it in play, but his teammates aren't nearly up to the same pace as Damien Pinot. Luca was lazy getting over there. Oh, it's not Pinot. Who was that? No, it wasn't Pinot. My bad. That's actually Arthur Retier. Dylan Richardson to throw it in for the Sharks. Oh, my goodness. Entire front row is gone for the Sharks. Bester. I think Bester. That doesn't make sense. Is that Bester? Grant Williams. High into the air. Oh! Fair contest, but hard landing for the Sharks player. It looks like he's hurt. Who was that? Was it Hendricks? I can't see. No, it wasn't Hendricks. He's over there. Bordeaux has the ball on the wing. Here they come. Down past midfield. They dump it back. Is that Damien Pinot? Oh, nicely done. Luku. Boy, it's knocked on. Shame for Bordeaux. They had some good pace going there. Wow. Jadebert with a nice tip on that ball. Kept that thing alive. Behind the back pass. And Pinot. Boy, Damien Pinot is just a superstar. Everyone's loving all the time talking about his teammate. But I think Pinot is an understated player. There's Joey Carberry out there. Pinot's limping again. He's been injured since the first half. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Still limping. Ah, 57-45. Been an ugly 18 minutes for the Sharks coming out of the locker room there. We never got back over 100. People just gave up coming back here. I guess they knew the Sharks were going to lose. But thanks to 93 currently here. 73 likes. Well, this is going to be the least watched game of the weekend at this rate. Wow. No, the Lions and Cheetahs. Leon and Cheetah. So we're at 1589. 1600. So we can beat that. So Lorenzo Julius is down getting treatment now. So yeah, that one's at 1600. And we're going to beat that one. So it won't be the least watched. Wow. So it looks like Julius is going out of the game. The only guy who's actually putting an effort in here. That sucks for the Sharks. So Julius will go out. Who's going to be replaced by? Oh, he is okay to continue. My bad. Looked like he was leaving the pitch, but apparently. Janssen van Rensburg comes in for Delaporte. That's who came in. So Rohan Janssen van Rensburg. Didn't he used to play with the Sharks? And the Sharks come away with it. Come to the near side. Lorenzo Julius, he has it. Dances, goes around the first tackler, looking for somebody to hand off to. It's knocked on. Hey, that's a knock on. Rohan Janssen van Rensburg knocked that ball on. Thank you. Whistle blows. It's a knock on. All right. And Lorenzo Julius, smart move. Forces a knock on. Yeah. So it'll be a scrum to the Sharks on the near side. Not pretty, folks. Not pretty. 40-12. The Sharks led this game 12-0 at 8:29. Wow. Oh, this one went wonky. Are we going to blow the whistle? Going to reset it? So we're going to reset it. No penalty here, even though there was an infringement by Bordeaux. They didn't get called for penalty. Here we go. Neville, that's good. Sharks. Crabs move sideways. Crouch. Bind. Set. Grant Williams digs it out of the back of that scrum. Over to Fenta. Fenta gets the ball to Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Lorenzo Julius. Still trying, playing hard. Over midfield goes Julius. Finally tackled. Harris. Fenta. Fenta looks for some space. No one to offload it to. Sharks players not getting in position to get the ball where it needs to be. Dylan Richardson there. Jenkins lost the ball. It went backwards. Sharks pick it up, and then it was knocked on. It's an accidental offside, actually. Accidental offside. Don't need this today, do I? "61 minutes. We're down to the final 20 minutes of this contest. The Sharks have not scored since 8:29 in the game. Well, the one bright spot is I did pick Bordeaux to win this. Also picked Edinburgh to win. They're winning. And I picked Bayonne. So I'm going to get 3 victories there to make up for the 3 losses I had yesterday. That balances things out. Oh, my goodness. Lorenzo Julius, is he leaving now? He's got a chest injury. He's out. Who's he coming in? Bradley David's going to come in? Yeah, Bradley David's going to come in. He's going to have to shift people around. So he's getting applause. Lorenzo Julius getting applause from the crowd. Very professional of them. Very polite. He put in a hell of a game. Lorenzo Julius put a hell of a game. It looks like he's injured there, grabbing his chest. So Bradley Davids comes into the game. Is he going to shift to the scrum half? What's going to happen? And Marco Gazzotti heads into the locker room. He came out of the game a while ago for Bordeaux. Lockie Swinton comes in the game. So Lockie Swinton comes in now from Timo Mathieu. And Tatafu. Oh, that's not right. Set. Maxime Luku puts it into the scrum. The Sharks have a good push here, but it doesn't matter. They got it out. Bordeaux goes to the far side of the pitch, and on the wing, who's out there? Oh, nice catch, but had to fall down. It's Pinot. He had to stop. Now the Sharks are all over Damien Pinot. He can't get rid of the ball. Finally gets it away. Well, nicely done on his part. With 4 Sharks surrounding him, he managed to loosen the ball. But now the tackle's made. Sharks come away with it. And that's, come on, hands in the ruck on Luku, but he doesn't get called for it. Sharks still have it. Kanyuam. There's Khaleesi. Oh, see, Khaleesi's playing. I forgot he was actually in uniform today. We never see him. There goes Grant Williams down the sideline to the 10-meter line. Nicely done. Picks up about 20 meters. Whoa, threw that ball very dangerously into the hands of another Shark. Khaleesi. Hendrickson. Richardson. Or is it Bester? It looks like Bester. It is Ethan Bester, not Richardson. Ethan Bester. Oh, the ball's thrown away by the Sharks. Smartly seen over there and kicked up in the air, but then fielded by Damien Pinot down to the 22. So, or was it Jalabert? My bad. Jalabert has it. Oh, there's a line break by Joey Carberry. Support line was there, but then it fell apart. Ooh, that's dangerous. So another big pickup by Bordeaux. Going to be a lot of running meters by them today. Jalabert dancing over there, just over midfield. Luku. Tackle missed by Oxenche. Luku digs it out. Oops, the official's in the way, so he turns and runs upfield. And if it wasn't for Hendrickson, he would have scored a try, but Jaden Hendrickson stops him there. Ball's picked off the turf by Jalabert, sent wide, tipped by the Sharks, and somehow Bordeaux holds on to the ball. Coming back for an offside. 14 offside. Yao Penke. We're down to 16 and a half minutes left here, folks. Destroying dumb people. Welcome to you. Dominated by the French, especially. Not so much the Irish. Leinster, yes, but the rest of the Irish teams, not so much. Connick, Munster, Boy, Pinot's been playing injured here, but he's just been brilliant. All right, so it's a Bordeaux line out. Deep. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to put a video up after this. Oh, my goodness. Here's a line out. Sharks have it. They kick it over the top. That's a terrible kick by Bradley Davis, who moved into the scrum half role. Doesn't even go 10 meters, but somehow the Sharks come away with it because Bordeaux can't get their hands on it. I better be lucky, I suppose. Oh, and then Bradley Davis knocks it backwards. Ball's laying there. Somebody better pick it up before Bordeaux does. Finally, they get over here. My goodness, ball's bouncing everywhere. Off the Sharks players, Labuskakny, he reels it back in. Popped up in the air. Going to be a turnover to Bordeaux. Back around the Sharks' 10-meter line. 15 minutes left. Bordeaux goes wide, but it cut back to the inside. Joey Carberry looking for some space. That ball's recycled back in the hands. That's Lockie Swint with a carry. Diarby with a carry now. Bordeaux, about 28 meters away, straight on. Sharks defense is set. Bordeaux's taking their time here. No call to use it. Here's a kick. And it's going to go into the try zone. Boy, Yalpenke dives on it. Good thing he didn't miss it. Goal line drop kick. 40-12. Sharks have last scored at the 8:29 point of the game. Wow. Jimmy the Crickets. There's Dylan Richardson coming in for Pepsi Buthelezi. Hendrickson, that goes out to 43 meters where it's caught. Bordeaux comes flying up. Oof, big hit there. Luku digs it out just outside the 22. Bordeaux goes to the wing. There's lots of players and no defenders. They kick it forward. Pinot chases it down. Damien Pinot gets his 4th try of the game. Wow. Wow. Damien Pinot with his 4th try of the game. Wow. Masterclass performance by Damien Pinot. He kicked that forward, and then Hendrickson, lazy chase. Wow. Pinot kicked it forward and chased it down. And he cut inside of Hendrickson. Hendrickson had the inside angle, and he was just lazy. Just lazy. Just lazy. Wow. It's the Damien Pinot show. Mathieu Jalibert now for the conversion. He's made 5 out of 6 kicks. And that'll be 6 out of 7 as he gets it across. 47 points. Going for that half-century mark with 13 minutes left. Plenty of time for them to get it. Wow. Yeah, he's up there. I think he's better than DuPont, to be honest. He's understated. DuPont gets all the press, but I think Damien Pinot is a better player than DuPont, in my view. That'll be a very controversial statement because DuPont is an all-around player, but I think just Pinot is just really, anytime you get him the ball, he's just going to make something happen. And that ball is knocked on. Where's it go? Tackle off the ball against Ethan Bester, so it's going to be a penalty against the Sharks. Jeez. Oh, Ethan Bester makes a tackle off the ball. 47-12 is the score here with 12 minutes left. Oh. Fleshman said they're both special. Yeah, DuPont is special. He is. He was incredible in that Olympics for the sevens. Absolutely incredible. Maxi Lamotte throws it in. Unchallenged by the Sharks. Midfield. Out it comes. Bordeaux to Jalibert. Jalibert. We go wide to the outside. Tackle made at midfield. And there's Janssen van Hensburg. Ball's loose. Sharks have it. But they give it right back to Bordeaux. Bordeaux adjusting. Looking for some space. Ball's up in the air for a long time, and somehow it magically comes down to the hands of Bordeaux again. Tackle, got a release from the 10-meter line. Ball's kicked high over the top by Jalibert. down to the Sharks' 30-meter line, caught by Yalpenke. Yalpenke comes up, looks, doesn't find anywhere to run. He's straight, taken down immediately by Jacques Nkambu. Ethan Bester now with a carry. Sharks trying to get something going, anything. Respect, bonus point, no chance of that at this point. Grant Williams still out there in the role of scrum. He's not in the scrum half role now, is he? No, that's Bradley Davis, the scrum half. They go wide. The Sharks see Khaleesi. Oh, I see Khaleesi plays for the Sharks. I forgot. There you go. Ball comes loose. Bordeaux has it again. Joey Carberry kicks it to the near side. It's going to go down inside the 22. Chase is on. Who will get there? Jaden Hendrickson finally gets there, and he kicks it away. It's a terrible kick, though. He gained virtually no distance on that. Wow. A Sharks team with dentures. I don't know why Hendrickson's a Springbok either. He's terrible. I never liked him. Never liked him. Jordan Hendrickson is a good player. Jaden, no. Well, I'm going to have to make a video about just how embarrassing this has been this weekend. I haven't done an analysis video for the Rugby channel in a while, but I'm just embarrassed by this nonsense. 10 minutes left. And the maul collapses. Nope, there's a penalty for collapsing the maul. Luku, who's had a brilliant game. Nice carry in the middle. Bordeaux comes to the wide side. Jalibert kicks the wing. Who's over there? Is it Pinot? Oh, my goodness. Damien Pinot with his 5th try of the game. 5 tries. Wow. No Sharks defender even close. Wow. He's been injured too. Wow, 5 tries. Wow. That's going to be wide right, so it's 52-12. Wow. Oh, boy. Here's the restart. 7.5 minutes remain. Jaden Hendrickson now brings up to midfield. He hands it back to Grant Williams, who's tackled. Bradley Davis down the roll. Scrum half as the Sharks have had injuries to deal with here. Davids. Oh, boy. Ball's dropped inside of 22 by Penke's thrown in a touch. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's a thrashing, Sue. Cal Darley says it's humorous. It is. It's just atrocious. Well, Marco Gazzotti's back in the game. I guess it was an HIA for him earlier. Gazzotti's back in the game. It was an injury. He was out. He's back. Line out successful for Bordeaux. They go driving forward. Oh, still moving. Great attack there. Ball comes flying out of there. And somehow Grant Williams comes up with it. He throws it wide to Ethan Hooker. Hooker looks for space. Oh, nearly broke through, but they caught him. So at the 22, Bradley Davids digs it out. Sharks trying to get something going here. 6 minutes remain in the contest. It's just ugly, folks. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Hey, there's Sia Khaleesi. Ball comes loose. Grant Williams. Hunter Jacobs gets a touch there. Ruck is formed. Bradley Davids. Slow ball here. Hendrickson to Trevor. No, it's Oxen Shea, excuse me. Lucanio been very quiet since he came in the game. On the outside. And Oxen Shea is down with an injury here on one knee. Yeah, he's hurt. He's done. On the wing, Khaleesi. Wow, look at this. And a pass back to Grant Williams. Grant Williams. Oh, they finally get down there. They nearly steal the ball. Sharks have it at 22. Good job there. Holding on to that by Lucanio. It was thrown behind him. Sharks trying to get a consolation try here late. Jaden Hendrickson throws the ball up. Is that Bester who had it? I can't see. And a penalty for not releasing. And there goes Bordeaux. They pick it up and take off. Jalabert. Nobody back there. It's going to run it in on, and it's Damien Pinot. Of course, 6 tries. Who else but Damien Pinot? Wow. 6th try. It's not 5. They're losing track at 6. 6. The guy TV announcer said we're losing track. You did lose track. 6 tries. Wow. Wow. Oh. 6 tries. Wow. That's insane. Yep, my feed just died. My feed just died. Are we not going to finish the last 3.5 minutes of this game? Wow. What's going on there? There it is, finally back live. 57-12. Here's the conversion. It's going to make it 59. Wow. Wow. Damien Pinot. Crowd being treated here to a huge victory. Oh, 62. Is that right? That can't be right. Have I lost track of the score here? Where did I lose 3 points at? $59. They got 62 on the board. I don't know where they're getting that from. Sharks with the ball now. Driving forward. Stolen. Nope. Still there. Bradley Davids comes to the near side. Hendrickson gets it off to Dylan Richardson. Back to the center. Hendrickson. Francois Fenta. They throw it away. It's on the ground. And here comes Bordeaux. Sharks managed to get it back, but they're not releasing it, so they're going to get a penalty here. 2.5 minutes remain. Bordeaux hit the ball. Sharks screwed it up again. And where's Damien Pinot? Let's get it to him. There it is. He's on the wing. There goes Damien Pinot again. 10-meter line. Everybody wants to see him get a 7th try. Oh, but it's not going to be Pinot that gets a try. It's going to be a replacement. And there it is. Jacques Nikombu. Wow. 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 Running out of space for tries over here, folks. 64-12. I'm not live now. What happened there? Conversion's good. 66-12. Thirty seconds remain. And here comes a kick from Jalibert in a touch, and that's going to do it 66-12. A humiliating loss. Wow. Bordeaux will be a top seed. They got all the points they possibly could. 10 tries. 66-12. Wow. Damien Pinot. Unbelievable. Well, folks, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Damien Pinot is the man of the match. No question about that. I'm going to end that right there. That's just painful. Wow, let's see. Sharks, Masuku, and Kinene. And then it's the Pinot show. Damien Pinot, Damien Pinot, Damien Pinot. Then Maxime Luca, Boniface, Mofana, Damien Pinot, Damien Pinot, Damien Pinot, and Nakimbois. Wow. My goodness. Congratulations. Yeah, Bordeaux. I said Bordeaux was a tough one. I said that the two games likely we're not going to win would be the Cheetahs and the Sharks, both of which are going to be greatly outclassed. I was correct in both cases. I expected the Stormers to win. That was a huge disappointment. But I did pick Bordeaux, so you're welcome, Cal. I did get that for my Super Brew, so at least there's that consolation for me. But wow, that's just ugly, folks. Let me see how I'm doing. So I'm going to get all three of these correct. Yep. But not by the margin because these are big wins for all three. Edinburgh, Bordeaux, and Bayonne all won big today. So, wow. All right, that's it. I'm going to make a video about just how disappointing this was. Yep, embarrassing themselves. Yep. Yep. Well, lots of excuses. All right, folks. That's going to do it. You're welcome. Wow. All right. Hit the like button. We didn't get 100 likes. We did get 1,800 views. So look at that, man. I just run out of space for tries. Gee, many crickets. Gee, many crickets. So many tries. 6 of them by Damien Pinot. 66-12. Oof. Oof. Rough. Rough, rough. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next week for URC action. Hopefully that goes better, eh? Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.